Hey guys, it's me Ada, just here trying to hook it up with some chicken marsala. So here we go. Let me kind of describe what we have going on here. Ready to go. So we got a nice little bit of flour. We're going to be coating these chicken on it, but here we go. So we got a little bit of parsley and some thyme, a little bit of garlic and shallots, chicken. I use chicken thighs, and some mushrooms. We're using marsala and some olive oil and some butter that we have going on in here. And then we go ahead and coat the chicken with the flour and let them brown up here nicely, as you can see, nicely browning up. And we just go through it here, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes per side. It's going to take a little longer. We're going to put these in the oven here in a minute, just to go ahead and cook all the way through once the marsala sauce comes together with the mushrooms and shallots. And so now we have it nice and brown. We're going to be flipping these over about another minute and a half, 2 minutes on each side, again, like we were talking about. Just a nice little brown crust. Get a nice little crust going on. Get this flour going. And so we just flip them over. And you'll see here in a minute that they're going to be nice and golden brown. Alrighty, so now they're looking really good. Nice and brown. We're going to pull these bad boys out, let them rest, hang out for a little bit while we get the mushrooms. So I already got the mushrooms going. But before I did that, I actually put the shallots and the garlic in, let them be translucent, and then put the mushrooms in. Gonna let them go ahead and reduce down here for a minute, and add some aromatics of the thyme and parsley here. So I just did a little bit of parsley and a little bit of thyme. Left the sprays on, so now they have the sprays with the thyme on, and then just pull them aside after as we're eating. And we're gonna let this reduce down a little bit more. Put a little bit of butter, and let all the mushrooms do their thing, reduce all their juices. Alright, so let's go ahead and add the Marsala wine in. And so this is what happens with the Marsala. And then we're going to have to let this reduce down and go from there. So this will be a little bit about 10-15 minutes before it comes down, and go from there. So we got to let all this alcohol burn off. And let's turn up that heat. I used about a medium-high heat, and went from there. Not too bad. And it's a little low boil here, as you can see. Not too bad. Chicken's resting, doing a good job. You'll be eating later. Alright, so now we are reducing the Marsala sauce, come to low boil, and this is how it's going to look at about 10-15 minutes later. Nice and thick. Just like this, ready to go. Really crazy flavors right now. The smells are crazy. Not too bad though. So they just go ahead and add some chicken stock to this real quick, chicken broth, and go from there. We're going to let this reduce down for another 10-15 minutes. But I waited about 5 minutes, and then I go ahead and add some heavy whipping cream. And just brought, creaminess to it, because the kids just don't like the Marsala sauce as much. So, after about 5 minutes, it comes down to about this. And then go ahead and add about, I added about a half a cup of whipping cream, as you see here. I don't know, you judge it as I pour. Yeah. So it looks like it's overly done, but depends how you like it. When you actually reduces down again, it comes together, and then when you put it in the oven, it'll come down. But the kids loved it, so they weren't too fond with the mushrooms because they were really flavorful, but it was bomb. And here it is, reduced down. Go ahead and add your chicken, and there's your chicken. Go ahead and cover up the chicken with the mushroom and Marsala sauce, and then you're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. So you're going to bake this for about 22 minutes, 23 minutes in the oven, and get it going. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy in the oven, and see in about 22 minutes, 23 minutes, see how this comes out. Let's get the noodles going. So I use egg noodles. I'll use that as a bed. Let's go check out that Marsala, see how that's coming along. Nice and brown. Put some bread in. Good to have a convection oven. Two things I want. Alright, here we go with the chicken marsala. Done. Add a little bit of thyme. Fresh thyme on top. Cut up the bread. Get your noodles going. And here we go. This is how you do it. Not too bad. The smells in the house are great, man. I mean, not too bad at all. You gotta love it. Fresh asparagus. And then here you go. This is what you have. Chicken marsala. Creamy chicken marsala. Easy peasy. Bye, bye. Later.